Every year, game developers are pushing the boundaries of what video games can achieve. Stunning visuals, immersive worlds, and cutting edge technology. We've seen breathtaking open world environments and AI that even acts like real players. But there's a problem that we need to address. Simply put, these games are just too expensive. I mean, $200 million for Suicide Squad, 500 million for Assassin's Creed Valhalla, and 1 billion for MW3? What? What did that even get spent on? It's really no wonder that these games feel more like blockbuster movies at this point than actual video games. The question is, how does this series of repetitive, stale, and uninspired games end? Or can it? To answer that, let us dive deeper into Suicide Squad. This game had a staggering budget of over $200 million. With that kind of money, you'd expect groundbreaking innovation, an industry defining experience, or at the very least, a high quality game, right? Unfortunately, reality often disappoints. Instead of revolutionary ideas, we're given something far more common in the AAA space: stale, uninspired designs. Why? Because developers are forced to play it safe. The executives and investors driving these decisions don't fully understand the gaming industry. To them, it's just another business in order for them to squeeze profits out of, so they mimic what's trending and recycle old ideas, all to avoid taking risks. Because in their eyes, failure means losing millions of dollars. And more money doesn't always mean better games. It means more risks, more pressure, and a lot more of the same. AAA studios need to face it. We're tired of the same rehashed experiences every single year. Now let's take a look at Ghost of Tsushima. With a budget of just around $60 million, it managed to take bold and creative risks, blending an authentic historical setting with an open world exploration and a cinematic flair. The game didn't rely on flashy trends or a bloated budget or microtransactions. Instead, it became a fan favorite because it dared to be different, focusing on its unique style, atmosphere, and compelling gameplay. This proves that when developers aren't burdened by the need to justify massive budgets, they can focus on what really matters: delivering on original and engaging experiences. Smaller budgets mean developers can take risks without the looming fear of a $200 million flop. They aren't weighed down by massive financial expectations, which gives them freedom to innovate and create more personal, creative games. These are the titles that stand out, not because of the money behind them, but because they push boundaries and they offer something fresh. And mid-budget games like Hitman 3 and Horizon Zero Dawn are perfect examples of how creativity thrives without a massive price tag. Hitman 3 costs just $22.5 million, yet it's a masterclass in creative freedom. Each level is a puzzle with countless ways to achieve your objective. No other game does it quite like this, giving players complete control over how they approach the missions. It's the type of risk innovation you just don't often see in higher budget titles. And then there's Horizon Zero Dawn, created for less than a quarter of what some AAA titles spend. Yet its world is more imaginative and awe-inspiring than many games with double or even triple the budget. The game's breathtaking environments and intricate lore and unique blend of technology and nature set it apart. It's proof that when studios aren't shackled by massive costs, they can afford to take risk and create something truly original. And that's all we want. And it's not just about mid-budget games. Rocket League was developed for $2 million and it became a global phenomenon. Why? Because it's fun, it's simple, and it takes an unconventional idea, cars playing soccer, and it runs with it. No massive budget, no overly complex design, just pure, innovative gameplay. It's proof that a small budget game can have a huge impact. The industry often forgets that you don't need a massive budget to create something people love. Sometimes all it takes is a brilliant idea and the courage to pursue it. Games like Rocket League and Hitman 3 exemplify how creativity and gameplay, not the size of the budget, leaves a lasting impact. The games that take the most creative risk often become the ones that define a generation. With lower budgets, developers have the freedom to experiment and innovate. Titles like Fall Guys, Rocket League, and even the Stanley Parable illustrate how modest investments can yield immense success. In contrast, big budget games can falter dramatically when they miss their mark, reinforcing the notion that sometimes less is indeed more. The future of gaming shouldn't just be about bigger budgets and flashier graphics. It should be about innovation, creativity, and taking risks. Smaller budgets could be the key to unlocking that future, giving developers the freedom to create something truly unique, and giving executives the ability to invest their eggs into more than one basket. It's time to rethink what makes a great game and focus on what really matters. So, do you think cheaper games could change the industry? Let me know in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe if you want to see more takes like this. Till next time, Luigi's out.